All right, Grocery Stick Hockey here, back to show you my playoff bracket. So let's break this down. So starting in the Western Conference, I've got the Jets over the Blues. I got this going 5 games. I think Blues take one down at home, and then Jets close it out in 5. Simple as that. I mean, they're just a better team. I don't think they're going to choke. Hellebuck is elite. We saw what he did in the Four Nations tournament. He's just going to show out at least in round 1. Now, in my favorite series, the Revenge Series, we've got the Avalanche. I have the Avalanche winning in 7 games. They split in Dallas already at the time of this recording, but this bracket was submitted at the Bracket Challenge before the playoffs took place. So that being said, I have the Avs winning in 7, but it's going to be a tough, grindy series. I think the Avs, just high-end talent, is going to pull through. There's a ton of depth up front for the Dallas Stars, but their back end is not as good as the Avs back end. The Avs have the highest scoring defensive group in the NHL over the last 5 years. They get this done in 7. And we have way better goaltending than we did last year. Moving on to the Minnesota Wild and Las Vegas Golden Knights. The Knights are going to blow this team out. It's a sweep. It's a 4-0 win. They're better. They're bigger. They're more physical. They've got experience. They got a cup ring. What more do you need to say? They get it done in 5. Actually, 4. Sweep. I look over my shoulder for an Oilers fan so they don't take me out. But I got the Oilers losing to the Kings in 6-7. I don't know for sure. If I had to put money on it, I'm saying 7. But the Kings are going to win. The Kings are going to win. It's their time. They're a better team. The Oilers are hurt. They're getting guys back that have been hurt. They're not all put together. It's just not going to be their year. Kings get it done. Now, moving out east. We've got Toronto beating the Senators 6 games. Ottawa's going to take 2 down. They are. They're nasty. They're not fun to play against. Toronto doesn't love that, but they're more mature, more experienced. They get it done in 6. Now, Battle Florida. I got the Lightning. Who doesn't have the Lightning? Let's come on now. They're a better team. I think, again, people coming off injuries, they're not going to be in playoff shape. They're going to get it ready. They're going to give the Lightning a hell of a series, but I'm telling you, the Lightning got Vasi playing hot. They got most of the gang back together, minus Stamkos. Lightning get it done. Mr. 900 goals. Caps win in 5. Enough said. Better team, won the Eastern Conference. They're playing lights out. Closest team we've seen in years. They get it done. If you're still here, I appreciate you. Please give me a like, give me a follow, pay attention. I try to post all throughout the Stanley Cup playoffs on my TikTok page. Now, New Jersey over the Carolina Hurricanes. Actually, no. I got Hurricanes winning in 4. Sweep. Devils are hurt. They're missing their best player. Their goaltending is not playing great. They went outside Markstrom. He's not living up to it this year, and that's okay. He'll bounce back next year, I'm telling you. But I got the Hurricanes winning in 4. Another sweep. All right, so let's rip through the second and third rounds quick here. Tampa over the Leafs. Can't really explain much more than that. The Leafs just, they don't have it. They don't have it. Tampa's going to beat them. Carolina, they don't have it as well. Washington's going to beat them. I got both those games going to 6. Them closing out in 6. Now, we move over to the Western Conference. Winnipeg's going to lose the Avs. They don't have the speed. They don't have the talent up front. They don't have the best back end, but they have a really good back end compared to Dallas. And I'm telling you, the Avs are still going to close it out. They know how to beat them. And in Vegas, they're just going to dominate the Kings physically. The Kings have talent, but they're not going to be able to keep up with the Knights. And then that Western Conference is going to be a battle. So, what do we have in the West? Colorado over the Vegas Golden Knights. This is going to be going back to the 21 post-bubble playoffs where Vegas dominated the Avs. It's the revenge. It's the series that put the Avs over the top to go win a Stanley Cup the next year. Avs are getting it done. They're not letting Vegas bully them. I was at the game in Colorado, last game they played against. I know they didn't have Pietrangelo or Eichel, but the Avs didn't have all their lineup either, and they just could not keep up with the Avs. The Avs dominated that game. They outskated them, and it's going to be the same way in that series. Avs in 7. Eastern Conference Finals, the Lightning they're just going to knock them out. Vasilevsky's going to stand on his head, and the Caps are going to run out of steam. They're going to lose in the Eastern Conference Final in 6 games. Lightning go to the Cup Finals for a rematch of 2022. Again, if you're still here 4.5 minutes in, I thank you. I cannot thank you enough. But please give me a like, give me a follow, and stay up to date with everything Grocery Stick Hockey related. Now the moment we've been waiting for, the Avs, Lightning, Stanley Cup rematch, Stanley Cup final rematch from 2022. Let's get it. Avs win in 7 games. They take down the Lightning again. It's going to be 40 goals. It's going to be unreal hockey, high scoring. Kucherov, McKinnon head to head. Makar is just going to be the deal breaker though, because Kucherov, McKinnon offensively, they're not going to be head to head like physically all the time, but their scoring is going to knock each other out. But Makar's the difference maker. I'm telling you, Makar, and he's going to win another Conn Smythe. He's just that good. But that's what I got. Avs winning the Cup final. Let me know what you think. Please comment and tell me, how wrong am I? I know everyone's already played almost 2 games in the Stanley Cup playoffs already. Let me know how wrong I was.